Hello, Phil Plourd here, president of Ever.Ag Insights. Please be sure to read the disclaimer at the end of this video. Okay, we're back to talk about Phil Plourd's Monday Morning Demand Notes. That's right, every Monday we publish data, news, analysis, tidbits about the consumer and macroeconomic trends that we think matter for the markets we cover. This week, we're looking once again at consumer credit. Headline making the rounds last week comes from CNBC. A record number of consumers are making minimum credit card payments. According to data published by the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia, 10.8% of credit card holders were making only the minimum payment as of Q3 in 2024. And that's a record as far back as the data goes, which is 2012. And it's concerning. I'm not sure that it's a record, however, just given that a lot of other credit measures peaked in the wake of the financial crisis of 2008-2009. For example, delinquencies, 13.8% of the peak in 2010, 8.8% as of Q3 in 2024. Charge-off rates measured by the U.S. Federal Reserve, 10.5% at the peak in 2010, 4.9% Q3 2024. So these things are rising. They are problematic, but not necessarily at a record level or even close as of today. Even more interesting piece of data in this Philly Fed report. 34.3% of credit card holders paid off balances in full in Q3 of 2024. Now that's down from the peak of 36.3% in 2021, but well above the average for, say, like 2014, when that number was like 29%. So 1/3 of consumers are paying off their credit card bills in full. I just think that plays into the story about inflation and how it's impacting upper income households differently than lower and middle income households. If you look at where's the top third of income in the United States, it's about $130,000 per year. And so I'm sure there are people that make more than that are behind on their bills, but just very broad terms, if you say, hey, 1/3 of people are paying off their credit card bills in full and 1/3 of Americans are making more than $130,000 a year, I think it proves the point that lower and middle income households are struggling with inflation. And hence, I think that's where those minimum payments have been rising. Interesting stuff. Read all about it in Phil Plourd's Monday Morning Demand Notes.